Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day because I sure am. And welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about the free legendary champion Alice, which I have recently unlocked, and since I am a new player of this game, it's been a big and huge upgrade to my current roster. So as we check her out, we are also going to be doing a little bit of an overview of my current progress situation on this account. Before we get into any of that, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video. For now, let's get into it. So of course, if you don't know Alice, it's the current just free-to-play login reward kind of champion, and she is of course inspired off of Alice in Wonderland or Neverland. There's been a recent TV series that came out, and I think it's definitely based off of that. It might have been a collaboration with the producers or whatever of these series or whatnot. But yeah, for sure, she's an attack champion, as you can read over here, and you can get her pretty quickly just by logging in 7 days in a row, right? So of course, as a legendary champion, you are immediately gonna have access to a massive upgrade in the form of just straight up a much more complete kit. Now, I'm by no means an expert on this game since I've only been playing for about 3 days, or rather a week actually. Yeah, this is my third video, that's what I meant. So yeah, I don't really know how to give you a big analysis of a champion and really talk about whether it's good or not. I've been watching guides myself about how to build her, but all I can say is she looks pretty damn nice, and I've already been trying to build her in the right direction. So let's just go ahead to my champion real quick as we browse through the insane amount of pop-ups this game has. So you can see I already got one of the life steal sets that I've been given simply for playing this game, and I put her on her. It's not the best set you can go for. In fact, everybody that's been building her on the guys that I've been checking out is going for the Savage set on her with the ignore 25% enemy defense. Things differ a little bit when you are looking at the 2-piece set, right? Because you can have a 4 set and a 2 set at the same time. But for now, this is where I got her to. I am only like, what is it, 2 ascended stars. She's not even obviously 6 stars yet. There's a long way for me to be able to get there. These are the masteries that I've been putting on her. I've barely put anything into her, as you can see. Still really just getting the hang of what the real day-to-day cycle of playing this game should be like, right? So yeah, kind of struggling to find a bit of a purpose besides just mindlessly grinding, because it's a very grindy game, right? So you can see I have no relic, although I think I have a relic on somebody. There you go. I have a relic on my War Maiden, who's also doing a lot of damage, and I am kind of just wondering, can I even remove a relic from a champion, right? I'm at that point where I don't even know if I can even do that. So yeah, there we go, that's the unequip button, but that would cost me 80 of these resources, which I don't even have. So unfortunately I cannot even do that right now. But the current setup that I'm running, if we go into a battle over here, let's just try and go, for example, for a dungeon, right? We currently have a little bit of a boost on the Dragon's Lair, so I've been doing a little bit of that, not too much. And let me just go ahead and show you, right? This is what I'm running currently. I'm already moving away from all the greens and the 3 stars and stuff. We are running with, although you cannot completely see it, but we are running with War Maiden, Elheim. I think it's called Bogoth on the leader of the party. He's a tank. He's actually quite a decent epic champion, simply according to the rankings that I've been checking out. And of course, we have our new good old Alice, who, as you can see, is doing quite a hell of a lot of damage. She also seems to have an aura skill, which was something that was really annoying me at the beginning of the game, which every time I got into battle, I was saying you don't have an aura skill active. Well, she does bring one to the party, so at least that is gone. And I'm also running this other epic champion, which I kind of forgot the name of. She isn't really doing too much. I'm definitely looking to replace her. But for now, my whole team seems decently solid. Obviously, it's nothing ideal. I'm just making my way through the game without just really knowing what to aim for. As I was mentioning before, I'm kind of still struggling to find what the real endgame goal for the game is. And excuse that short interruption, my dad was calling on the phone. But yeah, for real, I just been really thinking thinking about what should I put myself, or rather what goal should I give myself in this game. Of course, building up a team, progressing through the campaign, getting stronger, looking at rankings and seeing what heroes should I really be aiming for is pretty damn cool. But as soon as you get to a point where I finished the campaign already in normal and hard mode, and I am just starting to really aim for purpose, like I'm finishing up getting all the stars in normal simply to get that little extra summon with the void shard. That's all cool, but after that, well, do I just repeat that in the next level, right? I'm assuming obviously you just go to the hard level and get all the stars and keep on progressing, and eventually once you kind of just figure that whole thing out, because it's pretty damn simple, you get to the dungeons and it's all just about logging in and looking at what dungeon has a boost during those days. Really going for that, farm it out a lot, and then just getting a lot of stuff out of it, right? That's kind of how I feel the whole gameplay loop is all about. Then of course you have events, and then there's also missions, which I'll talk about in a moment, which have given me a little bit of a purpose, something to look forward. But all in all, it just seems like a massive big grind, where you get a very huge early sort of a progression boost as you go through the campaign really easily, and then it kind of just stalls a little bit, right? So talking a little bit about the missions, I've been just trying to grind out the Arbiter mission, since I found out they are very easy. Basically, every mission you just are given all the resources you need in order to finish it before you are put to the next mission, at least so far. As you can see, I haven't really done that many of them. Some of them are a little bit tedious and they take a little while, but it's a good way of getting yourself some decent stuff, right? You can see here there's a secret shard, which of course guarantees you, I think it's an epic, and then there is of course the Arbiter herself. I don't know if she's ranked well or not. Of course, just after getting Alice, I noticed a legendary champion, simply by the amount of skills and stats that it has, it's an insane upgrade right off the bat. So of course I'm looking forward to getting another one of those and looking to replace the other epic that I was talking about that's really not doing it for me. Now, I've heard a little bit about the Ramantu missions and the Marius missions, but as you can see, of course, you cannot even get into those before you finish the Arbiter ones. And I've been told, or I've heard, that getting these done takes forever. I mean, we'll see, but for sure, I think that a good way of having a purpose in the game early on is to go for the Arbiter missions. Try and do that in between just grinding out different things in the game, because it's also going to kind of lead you through the different avenues and systems in the game. It's going to give you a little bit of what do you call it? Just a lead, a bit of a lead, I would say, right? You're pointed in the right direction, simply to find out how systems work and such and such. So those are my 2 cents on the current state of the game and how I am liking it. Of course, I am in no position yet to really do guides or anything like that. I would love to, and maybe in the future we'll be doing a little bit of spending into it. I did buy some stuff already, so my gameplay is a little bit more enjoyable. I did buy some summons. Think about the one that's gone now. I think it's a fragment summon that I bought. No, actually, it was the random summons. Never mind. It was a system that was gone after a couple days, because it was a limited time event. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Of course, you can spend as much as you want in this game, and you would definitely be benefiting from it a lot and doing a lot more progression. And of course, just keep the wheel spinning, which is what the whole game is all about. Just have more stuff to do. But all in all, that's what I have for you today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And before you go, and if you are going to be doing any spending like I was mentioning, let me just go ahead and talk to you a little bit about that. So let's just picture that you are wanting to buy something like this Elite Shard Pack, right? If you are going to be doing it through Aptoide, what is going to happen is that you're going to be getting a big bonus every time you do so, right? You're going to be spending that money, as you can see right here, and you're going to be getting a percentage of that much money depending on what bonus you currently have unlocked, which can go from 10%, which is the one that I currently have right now, all the way up to extra 35%, right? And that bonus goes into your Aptoide wallet, which is a separate app, and there's going to be a guide down there in the description which explains how to set the whole thing up. It's very damn easy. And that's basically going to be allowing you rather to use the bonuses to make the payments for you instead of actually using your real money, right? So once you do have enough of the bonuses, you go and use the bonuses to make the payments for you instead. So all in all, it's just multiplying the value of your money. You do not lose anything for doing doing so, and it's extremely beneficial. I've been using it forever. Of course, I'm working with Aptoide, promoting the usage of the well, their platform to download the apps from. And yeah, anyways, if you got any questions about this, of course, I'll be gladly answering them down there in the description. Of course, it's going to be also my code, which if you use, you're going to be getting an extra bonus of 5% flat from the get-go, so that's another way of getting even more value for your money easily. And if you do so and use it, of course, you're going to be helping me out immensely. All in all, that's all I got for you today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. See ya.